I was supposed to record an episode. This doesn't look too good. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Woodycraft SkyBlock. Today I have lots of things planned, lots of stuff to explain again, and I'll probably be setting up a huge firework thing that shoots whenever you beat the maze, because right now there's not really a prize. And I feel like I should at least add one minigame every single episode. So the minigame I got requested the most was actually a roller coaster. So I'll be building a roller coaster hopefully. I don't think the item filter for the cactus farm is a priority. And as you can see from last episode, I changed that. There used to be my name like out of 3x3 letters. I changed it to banners. I think that was like a big mistake. I don't think it looks as good, and most people say that, so it's kind of unfortunate, but it's still not that bad. Like, you can read my name. It's just a little small, I think, compared to the size of the button. So first off, there's a lot of people that haven't claimed their prize yet from the giveaway, so I'll give you until next episode. If you don't send me a mail in game, or if you don't come and claim your prize, I'm gonna probably redraw the prizes, because there's like half the prize that still no one answered me. And I also bought a new island. A lot of you guys wanted cactus farms because you were just starting off, so I'll show you a new warp. If you want to go to your home really quickly, instead of clicking, you type is home 0. That's your main home. You're gonna get there. But I bought a new island. I'm gonna give it away just because so many new subscribers want to farm this farm. I bought it for 150,000, and the owner was actually a subscriber, so he just paid me the money back as a donation. I forgot his name. That's too bad. But if you want to win this farm, it's a like well-built farm, 1.5 thousand sand, comes with a bit of chest, so I'll just randomly give it away today again. I can only give away one island for today's episode, so if you want to build one, I've seen lots of people like showing me what they've built, and most people aren't building it properly. Like, it could be a lot more efficient. Some people are building 3x3 sand, and I died a lot, so I don't have depth stride on my boots anymore. This is gonna be painful. But if you're gonna build a cactus farm that's gonna be reasonable, you're gonna have to spend like 2 hours. In 2 hours you can probably do the water and like 1,000 sand, I'd say. And there's no point of building like an inefficient 3x3 farm. That's just a bad farm. So if you want to come to warp farm example, this is the model you should copy. The water, like, this water only goes up 3 level and it covers so much space. So this is the water system I use. You can also do it diagonal like local PvP use, and you should probably build a farm similar to this if you want to get good money. I like seeing the stuff that people build even though it's not my server, so I'm gonna show off something really cool. So this person, Cutie Pie, just showed me something they built. I don't know why there's a stack of diamond ores, but as you can see, this is a wither made out of blocks. I was really impressed because it looks exactly like a wither looks like. I kind of wish I knew how to do that, but I don't even have like a pixel art maker in 2 dimensions, so I don't know how they do it in 3 dimension. There's also a magma cube and the creeper. I really like these things, and looks like they're building an iron golem, and without slash fly too, so I'm really impressed in this island. I just wanted to show it off. Also, the casino. I want to give you guys strategies for the casino. So there's lots of people that are paying like 1,000 like 20 times, and most of the time they're not winning a lot. There's people that get really frustrated because I got like 6 reds in a row that came out, but other people get like 5 greens in a row. It's all luck, the casino. As you can see, I rename all the walls, so whenever I'm placing them in, I can shift click and none of them are gonna stack, so that way you know I'm not cheating. So I rename all the wool to different stuff, and I want to show you guys a strategy, because obviously there's a bit more red than green wool, so you're supposed to lose a bit more than you're gonna win. So instead of paying only $1,000 20 times, the casino, usually you're not supposed to do that. If you're gonna give yourself like $20,000 to pay, you should pay $20,000, and that way you have a pretty good chance of making money, but you could also lose. So that way, since the odds are more against your favor than mine, you should probably not bet too much, because over time you're supposed to lose money. So if I were you and you wanted to play the casino, you should probably only roll a couple times. And there's people that actually, like, what I find really smart, they play and then they get like 2 reds in a row, and then they say the next one's probably gonna be a green because I just got 2 reds. So then they, instead of paying 20,000, they pay like 50,000. And if it was a red again, they say like, oh, it has to be a green the next one because I just got 3 reds in a row. So then they pay 100,000, and then sometimes they get it, and you actually win lots of money if you keep on betting higher, but obviously there's a chance that you could still not get it and you're gonna lose a lot of money. So if I were you guys and you want to actually make money from my casino, you should probably pay less often, but like pay more amount of money. And I think I still lost like 300,000 from this casino, because the first day I lost like 400,000, and then the next day I won a couple 100,000, and then someone won like 500,000 the third day. So I think I still lost a couple 100,000 from that casino, but it's really fun letting you guys play the casino. So also 2 new donations this week. I have Yo Fishy 800,000 and Polar Bear. I made him a profile picture for YouTube, and it took like 2 minutes, and he decided to pay me 800,000. So if you guys want a tutorial on how to make a cool profile picture and banner really quickly, I can make that as a separate videos. Also, the gens, I've been selling a ton this week. So I've had this sign up that says I sell them for $5 or buy 3 get 1 free, and I'm finally gonna remove it because I sold too many gens, and right now there's only 2 holes in here. I removed the farther one. I even told this guy when he came here, I told him there's no ores. For some reason he's still AFK there, but I'm gonna be not selling gens anymore. I don't have enough. I was trying to buy more from a friend, but he doesn't want to sell them anymore. So right now I only have 8 diamonds gens, so there's only 2 holes right now, and I don't want to sell anymore because I got donated 8 gens, and I find it wrong. Like, you can't sell something you got donated for money. I find it just wrong. But the money I got from selling gens, I'm gonna be using it for my PC, and that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be like an upgraded solid state drive or something really awesome. Okay, this glass right here that connects to the quartz is really annoying me. I don't know why, but I was thinking if you put an upside down stair, it doesn't connect because it's not a full block, but apparently I was wrong. For some reason it's connecting. I'm pretty sure I put stairs and it wasn't doing that before, so I guess Woodycraft updated somehow, and I think it's now time to work on the maze. Let's make this thing awesome. I'll show you guys the design on Yo Fishy's island. I'm now on Yo Fishy's island, and this is basically what I'm gonna use for launching the fireworks right when you beat the maze. So I told him like exactly what I needed, gave him like 30 minutes, and this is what he came up with. It's pretty close to what I need. So as you can see, this door is gonna be in the maze, so you're gonna finish the maze right here. You're gonna drop an item. It kind of sucks that I'm not trusted on the island, so because it's harder to show off. And then there's gonna be 2 like comparators that are gonna detect that any item is gonna go through this. It's gonna send a redstone signal right into this dispenser, then the dispenser should shoot fireworks. So that's how it's gonna work. Unfortunately, the fireworks can't go through carpets. They can go through like water and other stuff, but like they're gonna hit the top of the carpet and they're gonna explode, and it's gonna look like a nuke instead of a firework. So what I might have to do, I might not put any carpet on them. It kind of sucks because at my minigame Warp Nick, there's like green carpet everywhere, so it would look better if I could put a carpet on it. But if it has to work, then I guess I'm not gonna put a carpet. So that's basically what I'm gonna build. This stuff isn't important right here. We were just testing to make it a longer delay, and it's probably gonna shoot like 2 dispensers that are gonna get 2 shots each. I'm also gonna study how to make fireworks, 'cause I don't know how to make them. Someone made me like a couple of stacks and I used them all already, so that kind of sucks. I'm gonna study fireworks and I'll try to build this on my island, and I'll be back when this is built. Okay, I'm finally done the redstone. I just built everything on my maze. I'm gonna have to like close off like this tiny area because there's gonna be hoppers going in the way, but there's supposed to be a wall here, so the only thing that's different is an iron door. So I'm gonna show you guys how it works. As you can see, you throw something in there, it sends a signal. This detects that there's something in there, and then it goes around, and this actually opens the door. My mistake, I made the redstone go here and it was going into that block, but has to go right into the door. I learned that today. And then the other redstone keeps going, and redstone has to be going into these dispensers too to shoot off 1 firework. So there's 1 firework, there's gonna be like stacks and stacks of fireworks. I'll have like a double chest going into this, so there's gonna be tons of fireworks. I don't ever have to reload it, but I'll show you how it works. So I'm gonna put a sign, throw any item, it's gonna open the door, and it's gonna shoot a firework up there, and as you can see, that's what it's gonna look like. So I'm not too good with redstone. I want to add like 2 more, like 2 more over here and then 2 more a bit farther, but I don't have anyone good with redstone that can help me right now. I think they're like both in Europe, so it's different time zones, so I'll probably fix this tomorrow. Also, I want the door to be open a little longer, because if you don't know that it has to open, you won't be like against it. and once it opens, like, it's gonna close in your face, so that might be kind of annoying. So I'll try to fix those tiny things, and I'll show you how much money I made from my diamond gens. If I check my ballot, I have exactly $1 million right now, and all these double chests are all full right onto here. In a couple of seconds, this one's gonna be full, so that's exactly 20 dubs of diamonds, plus all the hoppers going into them. That's a lot of diamonds. This is in about 3 days, I think I haven't sold the diamonds, so I'm gonna sell exactly 20 dubs of diamonds, and I'll tell you how much money that gives me. Okay, if we check my ballot, I have 1.475 million, so I just got 475,000 from 20 dubs, and one of them's about 25,000, I'd say. So times 10 is 250,000, and times 2 again, that'd be about 500,000. So it makes sense. 12 dubs, that's about 3 days when I had like more gens, and sometimes people are AFK them too. So if it was just me and my island was locked, I bet you I could have filled this up easily and almost gotten $1 million. So now I'll build a platform. I'll pick where I want to get my roller coaster, and I'm gonna start building it. Also, I kind of wish I made the casino like too shorter, because it seems like it's kind of far. Like, I understand when you guys are paying, it seems kind of far when it's rolling from over there. So I don't want to move up all the redstone. I might move back the front 2 blocks, but I'll see whenever I do that. Now I'm thinking for the roller coaster, probably like a 20 by 20 roller coaster. The only reason I can do it now, there is still clear lag for everyone asking, because there's people that say like they lose cactus when it's on the ground, but it just doesn't show up in chat. I find that really weird, and I think they should like announce it when it's at 10 seconds, so you actually, it's useful. When they announce it a minute ahead, it's so not useful. You're not gonna wait a minute just for this clear lag. And for those of, there was people asking me to remove this message. I'm not the owner of their server. I know they should remove this message because the shop is closed, but I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry. So I'm probably gonna build the roller coaster in the middle of the island on this side because it's kind of empty. And I'm gonna have to build like a nice landscape too, because it's kind of annoying if you have a roller coaster over the void. So I'm gonna build a huge platform, and I'll start the roller coaster. The frame of the roller coaster is now finished. Some of you might recognize this roller coaster. I wanted to do this design. It looks pretty cool. It goes up, down, and then goes slightly back up, and then comes back over here. The reason you can't do huge roller coasters is because it's impossible to put the rails at more than 45 degrees. So in Minecraft, it's impossible to do a flip using rails. That's why I only have it this side, but there's one thing I still need to fix. So I'll show you the ride too, but there's one thing I need to fix first. And I'm also going to add grass over here, and I'm going to add like wooden structure so it actually looks like a roller coaster. But you know how some people try super hard to mess up whatever I do or spam 12 double chests of like wooden shovels. There's people that found this out already. You can push the minecart over here, and if you get in it, look what happens. I press forward, and the rail over there is kind of messed up, and it launches me off like that. So that's not good. Oh, shop, I almost misspelled it. So I'm gonna try to move the whole roller coaster down 1 block, and hopefully that rail gets fixed so the minecart never gets lost. So a bunch of people just came, so I had to add 3 other minecarts because they all wanted to ride at the same time. So I'll see how many minecarts I put there. I'll probably end up putting 2, but I'll do some testing. And also I put like these half slabs beside the rails to make it look like a roller coaster. And I'll probably put like wooden planks underneath it to make it like the foundation, so it's not just floating there. And I'm gonna put a huge like landscape, like probably dirt, like Minecraft landscape over there. I'm finally done the entire roller coaster. I find it looks amazing just like that. I put way too many hours, but we can give it a test run. As you can see, you go up the elevator like this, turn around the corner. Over here I had to remove a block because it was getting stuck. There's that guy right there. I removed that other block, and then you come back here and there's like powered rails that aren't powered, so it stops you after a lap. I could add regular rails if you want to like AFK this thing, because people asked me to do that, and I added 2 minecarts. That way 2 people can do it. That's what the roller coaster looked like. Also, I might add dirt over here if I wanted to fit in with the theme, but if I put on my brightness to moody, like I don't know why so many people have it on moody, and if you set it to day, it looks really dark, and that's the only light. And there's also people that say they play casino and they don't have their brightness, so they can't even see the back. It looks actually really cool with the lights opening. I don't know why what's wrong with this server. It looks really cool when they light up and it's dark, but I prefer to always have my brightness on max. That way I can see really well. Even if it's a night, you see all the blocks perfectly. There's no mobs that spawn on my island, so it's perfect for me, and I can always record and it's fine. I finally got the redstone to work here at the maze. So how it's gonna work, it's gonna only send one pulse, and these two dispensers are gonna shoot off a firework. Then there's gonna be like a 1 or 2 second delay, and then these two are 5 blocks back and they're gonna shoot another firework. So as you can see, I'm gonna test it right here. I have to throw a block right here. First firework shoot, and the second should shoot. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. So I haven't experimented with any fireworks colors because that seemed a lot confusing. So I might actually do a quick video on that tomorrow, just on showing like how to use fireworks, how you make them, and everything like that, because I think that would be a really interesting video. So that's all I had for today. Also, I have to fix the problem that there's a big hole right there. I might raise them by 2 if I can, or try to put a carpet or water. I'll see what I do. But that's the maze. I can put back all the wool right here when I'm done recording. So that's what I did today, mainly the roller coaster, and I made fireworks. They just don't even work. That kind of sucks. Someone just bought a ton of ranks, and that's the roller coaster. I really love this roller coaster. I think it looks really good for a mini game. Like, it looks like an actual world. Can you look at that? I think that looks really good. I'm really happy about that. And the island that I announced at the start of the video, if you want to win it this time, leave me something I can improve on in the comment section, and make sure you put your in-game name too, or else you can't win. So if you want a new cactus farm, the one I showed off earlier, leave a comment. That's actually gonna help me get better at YouTube, because it's good to get a bunch of likes and stuff, but I'd rather have like something I can work on. Tell me something you liked or something I should work on. So thanks to everyone for watching. For the people that are saying that I put the cactus head to prevent you from getting cactus, that's false. As you can see, someone's AFKing right here, and all the cactus is going in their inventory. If you guys want, I can remove the head, and you're going to be falling in that 2 deep hole, and you won't be able to come on top of the water, because there's new people that jump in, they shift, and they get all the cactus instead of you. So I wanted to make 100% fair. I can perfectly remove the head if you guys want. Hope you enjoyed the video. I put lots of effort into it, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.